Hello, everyone. My name is Ryan Cam, and welcome back to the 1996 Project. We have another double bill, and it's a wild change in tones. But we got one all-timer at the end of this, but now we have to have the veggies before we get to the dessert. Let's kick things off with City Hall.
I choose to fight back
until this city is a palace again.
City Hall was directed by Harold Becker, and it starred Al Pacino, John Cusack, and others. It tells the story of a New York City mayor played by Al Pacino who is thrust into a scandal when a little boy dies in a drug bust gone wrong. It's up to him and his deputy mayor, played by John Cusack, to serve multiple masters and try and salvage the reputation of the mayor and the administration. So Al Pacino is like one of the all-time greats. We all know this. John Cusack is very good as well. So I was going into this one with high expectations. This one was just kind of there, really. Though not entirely unwatchable, there's good stuff here. Best part by a lot is Al Pacino. I thought that he was great, predictably so. One of the things about this movie that's both the blessing and the curse is that it really feels realistic in terms of how city stuff and like administration and whatnot gets done. It's realistic, but it also doesn't entirely make for the most interesting movie in the world. But when Al Pacino is doing his thing, it's great. There's a scene which I will play a clip of here, or well, not here, but after I finish, where Al Pacino's character gives this eulogy at this funeral, and he goes like, not quite like, you're out of order, you're out of order, I find this court out of order, Al Pacino, but he goes any given Sunday devil's advocate Al Pacino, somewhere in the middle of that.
Rise up with me. Rise up on the wings of this slain angel. Carry it forward until this city, your city, our city, his city, is a palace again.
John Cusack is good here as well. Bridget Fonda's in the movie as well. She's good. Danny Aiello is good as well. Martin Landau, his role is pretty brief, but he is there and he's good. Really, the cast in this is really solid. But again, it's the blessing and the curse of this movie to be people in rooms talking. For some, that's going to be pretty boring, and by the sixth or seventh time this happened, I got pretty tired of it. Again, I get painting the realistic side of this scandal has happened, and now it's up to the mayor and the deputy mayor to not only clean this up and make this presentable, but also heal the reputation for re-election and bringing the Democratic National Convention to New York and just helping the whole you scratch my back, I scratch yours situation. So I get that, but at the same time, I have to say, could you have just made it a bit more interesting? Ultimately, because of the strength of that monologue, I'm going to give this a good rating. It's not one of Pacino's best, but he comes correct and he over-delivers, as you might expect from Al Pacino. But now we shift gears totally from this to one of the greatest Adam Sandler movies of all time, Happy Gilmore.
All right, let's go.
Adam Sandler is Happy Gilmore.
Happy Gilmore was directed by Dennis Dugan, and it starred Adam Sandler. And I mean, you all know what Happy Gilmore is. If you're watching this, you know exactly what it is. But here to join me for this part of the video, I got not one, but two guests. Starting off with a newcomer to the channel. You know him from the Movie Hero Network. It's Brian Nussbaum. Brian, how are you?
Shabby you, Jacob. Should be a good time. Happy Gilmore is one of my favorite comedies of all time to watch, and good to be here to talk about it.
And returning from the Big Daddy review from the 1999 project, it's Jordan Pierce Owens. JBO, how you doing?
When there's a Shabadoo, there's a JPU. It's a Dugan classic, so of course JPU's got to be here.
Yeah, but like I said, it's Happy Gilmore. It's celebrating its 30th anniversary. Like we all know what it is.
I feel
And
old.
I'm sorry. I tend
Tell
to
me
do
that.
that on accident sometimes. But Adam Sandler has had an interesting career. For all the misses people talk about, and I've commented on his misses plenty. He's had plenty of hits as well, and this is one of his hits, no doubt. I've loved this movie. I've seen it like 1,000 times. Like I could probably quote it from memory. It's really good. Brian, you say it's one of your favorites?
Yes, it has. First time I saw it was probably about Trey 10 actually on TV, and it's good how hilarious it was. I met Carl Weather before he passed away from played Chubbs, and yeah, I do love it. Very quotable. So yeah, how about you, JPO?
No, thank you, host Brian. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I still to this day I am 100 on every Adam Sandler movie, and yeah, there are definitely misses here. But the reason I'm still in the game is because of the stuff that he produced in the '90s, the aforementioned Big Daddy. Prior to this, Billy Madison. I also really love Airheads as well. And of course, you got Waterboy, and then you have Winning Singer, and it's just that's a banger of a lineup for comedies in the '90s. Big VHS rewatch. Kids, Google VHS if you don't know what that is. Yeah, always loved Happy Gilmore since day one. Pretty much that I can remember. That's why
And like I said, there's just so much to like quote and like remember from it all. Like Adam Sandler gets into a fight with Bob Barker in this movie. Like the price is wrong, bitch. Like that's just like one of them. And then it just goes on from there. You got Christopher McDonald as one of the great movie villains of all time and Shooter McGavin. Just phenomenal. Like Christopher McDonald's great in everything that he's in, but like this is his finest work right here. He's just awesome.
before the second one on Cameo, he changed his name to Shooter McGavin because he's like more
I
people
saw
Google
that.
him that anyway. Yeah, like that's how you find him on Cameo. Is you look up Shooter.
That is amazing. And the late Carl Weathers, rest in peace, he is in this as well as Chubbs, like
All the
Brian, like you
hits.
mentioned. Like he has a lot of great lines in there too. Like just the stuff with him and Happy Gilmore are just great. Like they go the batting cage stuff, the mini golf course stuff. Like I'll every time I go to a mini golf course, I just think of the scene where Happy just golfs
You
the
go that
clown nose
clown.
off of that
Give it
thing.
that clown.
It just it just like goes on an all-time rant and he's like, let's just go now, we're going now. And just there's just a lot to like here, but this also has a lot of heart too. There's a lot of great scenes. Like Happy Gilmore gets into golf not because he needs the money to pay off his grandmother's house. It's an incredibly noble reason to do something, and I just love the reasoning behind that. He does a lot of very stupid and very silly things, but for the right reasons. Like the Bob Barker fight. He chokes out an alligator. Like he punches punches many people. Like just it
Pushes
goes
the
on.
caddy.
But yes, that's true. Yes. And just like the list goes on. But then it just everything just kind of gets back to he's trying to help his grandmother, and I just love that. There's like the heart of it all that I just love. And then you got Julie Bowen here. I really like her as well, and just really solid cast, and just like like I said, it's just really quotable and really memorable stuff. The Volkswagen Beetle, can't forget about that. Like, hey, jackass, like all of that.
Jackass.
Also bestseller, the Great Hal-El, a great performance.
By Ben
Which
Stiller with the mustache.
which is interesting too because I didn't even think about this too. Yeah, his character in the actual like cut doesn't really have a comeuppance. Like she's just out
Yeah.
of the old folks' home all of a sudden. There is a deleted scene though where he does kick that guy's ass, which I do. That's the one thing I wish they should have put back in because that character arc is technically unfinished. Although I guess technically we do get to finish it in the second one. So, but for a while there, it is kind of weird when you think about it. Like, oh yeah, that character is just kind of he's real POS, the grandma, and then kind of gets away with it as far as we know.
Speaking of the grandmother, she's played by Frances Bay, who had a pretty long career. She was in Karate Kid. She was a favorite of David Lynch. She's in Firewalk with Me,
Okay.
Blue Velvet, Wild at Heart. Like she's in like quite a few things. Arachnophobia. I just looked down and saw Arachnophobia in her letterbox. So yeah, she had a quite active career. And like she's just I love this grandmother so much. She meets young Happy wearing a Gene Simmons Kiss mask. That's just I love that so much.
And also Richard Creo as Mr. Larson's always a lot of fun. He shows up.
Oh, terrific. The nail comes out next week. Can't even feel it.
That's two Broadway Bay Shooter.
I love the scene where Shooter is like, "Well, moron, good for Happy Gilmore." Oh my god! It just
He sells
all-time
it so
great
perfectly.
read right there.
Yeah.
Larson just picks up a club and just like he's like, "Oh my god!" And Shooter hits, and he's like, "Come on, come on, hey Shooter, did you forget your 9 eye here?" And thinking about this all day today, thinking about like just how much Happy Gilmore 2 just disappointed me so much. It's like it was all cameos and nothing else. And I don't want to get all upset and uptight about Happy Gilmore 2, but that was just not the same.
Don't tell Jack Shows that he gave it 4.5. Best movie of the year for him.
Man, Zach Shelton gonna go totally ahead and think that. Yeah, no, there's a lot of missteps I think with the sequel here. I mean, I don't like the Julie Bowen stuff from the get go. I think they didn't need to do that. I don't know I don't love this new it's not even new technically, the idea that you can't have a sequel without your characters being miserable the last several years, like Star Wars, Indiana Jones, Alien, everything. Yeah, like it's very cameo heavy. You know, it's the actors they couldn't have. Everyone just has a son that they can cameo now. You have the sports guy playing Richard Keel's part. You have the comedian playing Chubbs. You have Eminem now as Jackass. There's moments in it. It's overly long too. Like I think that's one of the reasons they cut out the Stiller scene. Because like this is a nice tight like 90-minute movie. I want to say, right? Like I don't know if you have the runtime.
It is 92 minutes, so you are
Yeah,
on
so
the
like I think that was on purpose. Obviously, I think to keep this a really tight, fun movie here, and then that next one's kind of long. It feels long. Yeah. It's yeah. Lesser said, it has its moments. But it definitely I think lost a lot of the charm here because even the initial I like the relationship between him and Julie Bowen. I think it's pretty kind of nice and organic. The scene in the rink where she's like, I didn't see it go in, but their first kiss is kind of like really cool and sweet, and you like her a lot, whatnot. So I think it's an earnest kind of romantic moment in that. Like you said, Sandler with the grandma too. It's a really good way to set up that like this is a good guy at heart. You know what I mean? Like he may be overzealous and you know what I mean, kind of a bro guy in the sense that he'll fight you on the hockey rink, but at the same time, like he does have a heart of gold for the ones that he loves and whatnot. So yeah, it hits the right where it's beats and most of the movie here. I think great
And
film.
I mentioned the great use of product placement and having humor, the whole subway stuff. He mentioned a lot of the film. Talk about hole in one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like that type of aggression will get you a tour championship and free subway for life. That kind of aggression moves mountains, kids. But to kind of putting at the period at the end of the sentence, this is one of Adam Sandler's like best movies overall, in my opinion. Giving this an amazing grade. I can watch this for days and never get bored with it. There's always something new that I find and appreciate and like about it. Like stuff like the stuff with the puns are like, why don't you just go eat some hay? I can make things out of clay and hang by the bay. I just may. What do you say? So like that.
Yeah, you say that all the time.
And then just yeah, there's just so much to love here. And if chances are, if you're watching this at home, you've probably seen this, so I can't necessarily like me saying watch Happy Gilmore. Like, yes, I've seen it 1,000 times, but watch it again. It's really one of those ones where you like, it's not that good, but then you watch it like, oh, it is, and then it just reminds you of how much you love it. It's one of those kind of movies. But I passed it off to all of you. What did you think of Happy Gilmore? Let us know in the comments. What do you think you'd like to say? And say your favorite quote. I'd love to see favorite quotes on this one. But Brian JPO, thank you for joining me on this one.
No problem.
Brian, where can the people find you?
Yeah, you can find me on both Twitter Spaces, Multiplex, TBNT, the Pierce Co. Sometimes I'll launch that first time on Thursday nights. Depending on when this is uploaded, me and JPO were away on Redcom talking some Kevin James movies. And coming soon, me and JPR for Blockbuster Brawl. Final answer coming out, yeah.
Yep, the links for that are all going to be down below. JPO, you are running ASAT over there. I always have a great time over on ASAT and WWT. I always have a great time doing that. Those links are down below. What do you have coming up?
I will tell you, I got to take this phone call. I want to kiss you all over and again. Oh, sorry, this is my Roku
I'm
remote.
all out
Or is
of
it
luck.
last?
It's so lost without you.
So yes, now as the aforementioned, the Pierce goes, we're gonna find all the ASATs here, lots of movie trivia shenanigans over there, as well as occasionally countdown, other things that we do on that channel here. Mention wrestling trivia over on the Pierce Wrestling channel, also exclusive interviews and matches on that channel as well. You won't find anywhere else. Yeah, thanks for having me. Shabadoo to both of you. And if you don't want to go home, why? Why don't you want to go home? Don't you want to go to your home?
That's your home. Suck my white ass ball. But anyway, what did you think of Happy Gilmore or City Hall? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to read what you have to say. For Brian, for JPO, my name is
I just
Brian.
asked about City Hall ASAT.
Interesting.
I love it when a plan comes together. My name is Ryan Cam. We will see you all in the next one. Y'all take care.